This is one of the biggest expenses when you come out here and it doesn't have an electric meter. This means I have to pull permits on everything that we're going to do from here on out, which adds a lot of expense because everything has to be fixed. Which, when you take a look at the inside of this house, you'll see what we're talking about anyway, because everything needs to be fixed anyway. All about having relationships with the bank. I sent it over and they said they don't lend in El Reno, and I asked them, would you for me? And they said, let me ask, and they sent over the paperwork. So I was like, oh, that's cool. We'll see how this works. And I told them that it was also going to be a short-term loan for them, because I'm going to buy it and then we're going to refi it out and pull the cash out. I use different banks for different things. So this particular bank is a little bit more on points, a little bit more on everything else, but they're really easy in acquisitions. Andrew Cross here with Andrew Buys Homes. We've been doing real estate investing now for about 8 years. We have just broke out into the El Reno market. We're going to take a look at one of 4 that we just bought here in El Reno. We're going to test out the market and see what's going to happen. Let me see. We've been doing about 60 doors right now. We're trying to up that right now to about 75 this year is our goal. So when we take a look at this one, this is going to need a full rehab. So the only thing I've done here so far is we have cleaned it up. About 2 dumpster loads out of here to get it to this point. I'm hoping to flip this one. This is one of the biggest expenses when you come out here and it doesn't have an electric meter on the back of the house. This means I have to pull permits on everything that we're going to do from here on out, which adds a lot of expense because everything has to be fixed. Which, when you take a look at the inside of this house, you'll see what we're talking about anyway, because everything needs to be fixed anyway.
So when it's missing a meter, that's the reason why you would need to start pulling permits. But if it had a meter, you wouldn't need to.
Correct. Because it's already got electrical run into it. So now I only have to do a remodeling permit instead of a full rehab permit. I can get away with doing small things. I don't need to do plumbing permits because I'm doing repairs. And if you're doing a repair on plumbing, they don't require you to do a permit on it. If you're going to do all new, they come in here and they see this, and you're running all new PECs, then the inspector is going to call the other inspector, and so you need to pull permits on everything. It doesn't cost that much to do permits, but you can't use like a handyman to go fix your plumbing. You have to go hire a $70 an hour plumber. So, a lot of the plumbing stuff that we do, it's just a leak. We don't need to go call a full plumber for that. So, and that's what I'm saying. This is going to meet everything. I think this house is about 900. It's under 1,000 square feet. Fortunately, we still have all the wiring here. It's still in the walls, but it's probably going to make it. We're going to make it bring everything up to code. Fortunately, the plumbing is still in the house, so we probably can get away with that. But obviously, this is going to need everything. Washer, dryer, closet. Unfortunately, the way they have this thing set up, this is such a wasted area here. And then the other concern here is they come in here and they've taken out this load-bearing wall, and they haven't put anything up in its place. So this whole thing, if you look right there, you can see that little bit of a dip already starting to happen. And this is going to be a bigger dip soon enough. This is a room addition. So this is the old house. Now everything from this side is the new room addition. They've taken out the load-bearing wall here. So everything's starting to dip. We got a little dip here in the floor. Not too bad. I'm not too worried about it. We'll probably come in here. Doesn't have a lot of bounce, so we'll probably put in here a couple piers in here. Piers is just, for us, it's just anything that you can set the foundation on. So we would put a flat block and a post, basically. Something simple like that. You can go even further and dig holes in the ground, pour like a 2 foot by 2 foot slab of concrete, and that can be a pier as well. So it's just anything that you're going to set the foundation of the house on. So here we've got, and then here's another great little thing. That's funny. So that is the old chimney, and rather than tearing out the whole chimney, they built a little shelf for it. So this is all concrete brick that goes up to the attic. It's sitting on these 2 little 2x, and if you look here, you can see that this thing is probably 2 or 3 inches down. So obviously that's something else that we're going to have to fix while we're here. I also see a little bit of structural issue here. I see this big dip in the ceiling. So I'm trying to figure a way, and the whole time we're talking here, I'm trying to find a way right now how I can get another bedroom in here. I'd love to add in and change this into a 3-bed. And basically the only way I could do that is by putting this wall back here and converting this back into a bedroom, which looks like at one point in time that was the plan. And I don't like it when you have to go through a bedroom to get to the outside or to get to the back door. I prefer not to do that, but I'll do that when I need to. And for this particular project, this room just doesn't meet any needs here. So we'll probably go ahead and add in this and turn this back into a 3-bed. 1, 2, 3-bed. I also don't like it when you got to go through a bedroom to get to a bathroom. So we'll add in a door here. So we'll have a door here, door, and then this will be let's see where, we'll put the tub here, toilet. They've got it already plumbed in for a sink. So we'll go ahead and put the door here, sink, door. So yeah, one of the nice things is when they tear them out like this is I would never strip a house down like this ever for a rental property. But the nice thing was when they do it, then you at least see what you got and you can put it back any way that you want. Oh, they got the bathtub there. Looks like I might be able to save that bathtub. Small kitchen, and I might go ahead and take that wall out. Yeah. I might go ahead and take that out just because it's here. I mean, and I could take it out pretty easily. Which way is the ceiling joist going? It looks like they go the right directions. So if the ceiling joists go this way, that means that's not load bearing. If it goes this way, then it's load bearing. So this, usually when they run them this way, I imagine this is not load bearing. So I think we can probably take that out without a lot of expense. Otherwise, on these cheap rentals, we'll get less than $1,000 a month for this house. I don't know this market, but we're going to shoot for like $900, $895 or something. But we could get as little as $700 for it. So, but I just don't know the market. So we'll shoot high, always shoot high, go as high as I can, and then I'll start dropping the price until I can find somebody or do a move-in special or whatever, and then try and test the market, especially with the marketing and the market the way it is right now. I mean, I'm getting $850, $900 for houses that I couldn't get $700, $600 for 2-3 years ago. So it's pretty cool. So we bought this house through that wholesaling group, bought all of them. So they're about $22,000 a piece. So let's say $22,000 for this house. So I think we got, I want to say $15,000 to fix it. It's going to cost us more than $15,000 to fix this one, obviously. But I also think the appraisal came in way low. I actually think this house should be worth about $100. There's a couple houses up and down the street that are selling for about $100. So if we put central heat and air in it, that's going to be the big factor of the ARV on it. I think if I turn this back into a 3-bedroom with the extra square footage, I think I can get this one to appraise for about 100 to 110 when I'm done with it. But that's all the name of the game, really. So you just have to sort of take the gamble. So this one here is a little bit of a gamble for me, and I might even have, $3,000 to $7,000 cash out of my pocket, because I imagine it's probably going to take $20,000 to get this place up and going. Probably at least $20,000, maybe a little bit more. But we haven't gotten into the rehab yet either, so that's just what I'm seeing. It smells and feels like a $20,000 rehab. You do enough of them, you just start, it's 20 grand.